Are you having problems sleeping? Do you have a hard time falling asleep? Or are you waking up multiple times a night and can't get back to sleep? Well, you're not alone. It's more than just feeling tired, yawning, getting headaches, and feeling the need to take a nap. If you want to take your performance to the next level, you're going to need to improve your sleep. I'm Dr. Friesen from Friesen Performance, where I help you achieve your greatest potential by optimizing your psychology, physiology, and neurology. Poor sleep affects not only your performance, but it's associated with numerous physiological, psychological, and neurological problems that I'm going to review today. In this series, I'm going to focus on the main causes of poor sleep and what to do about them. But today, I'm going to focus on all the main reasons you need to improve your sleep. It's hard to make changes if we're not keenly aware of all the negative things that'll happen if we don't make a change. I hope this video motivates you to move from contemplating taking action to preparing for or taking action when it comes to your sleep. But before I go any further, if you think you may have some serious sleep problems, you definitely want to get a sleep study. You want to rule out things like obstructive sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. So how does poor sleep affect our health and physiology? Poor sleep leads to increased risk of early death, what's called all-cause mortality. So for adults who sleep less than 5 hours a night, there's a 12% increased risk of death. That's 25 million Americans per year who die likely as a result of poor sleep. This is often the result of car and work-related accidents. What happens is when we don't get enough sleep, we can have what we call micro-sleep during the day, which is basically falling asleep for a few seconds but not being aware of it. It's estimated that about 20% of all car accidents that result in either death or injury are due to poor sleep. As I'll mention later in this video, poor sleep causes problems with sustained attention, your brain's processing speed or how quickly you can process information, and your reaction time. This likely explains what happens in car and work accidents in addition to microsleep. Poor sleep causes your immune system to weaken, and this is more than being less able to fight off colds and flu. You need a strong immune system to fight off cancer. In fact, the International Agency on Cancer Research has classified shift work as a probable carcinogen. This might be related to melatonin's role in preventing tumor growth and the spread of cancer cells. But before you run out and buy some melatonin supplements, watch the rest of my videos on sleep for my take on why this might be a bad idea. Poor sleep causes increased inflammation in both the body and the brain. Many common diseases are thought to be mediated by chronic inflammation. And the list is long: obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, arthritis, allergies, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD, which is the third most common cause of death in 2019 after heart attacks and stroke, kidney disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's disease. For both men and women, poor sleep results in muscle loss. This is likely due to the role of testosterone and growth hormone or GH that are released during sleep. Growth hormone or GH helps the body rebuild muscle and tissues. And when we don't get enough sleep, we're often too tired to exercise, which is important for GH and testosterone production. Poor sleep and low testosterone leads to weight gain. This is due to both leptin and ghrelin. Leptin controls our sense of fullness. So when it's reduced, we're not as aware when our stomachs are full. Ghrelin goes up, which increases our appetite. There's also less insulin release after we eat, which leads to higher blood sugar levels or blood glucose levels. Lack of sleep is also related to poor insulin resistance. All of these things contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. If all of this isn't enough, poor sleep leads to the #1 killer, heart disease. Lack of sleep increases our blood pressure. It increases inflammation of the cardiovascular system. We need good sleep to repair our blood vessels and heart. And of course, poor sleep is associated with increased heart attack and stroke risk. In my upcoming videos, I'm going to go over the 3 main causes of sleep problems and give you tips and strategies on how to overcome them. If you want to take a deeper dive into sleep, I highly recommend Matt Walker's book, Why We Sleep. So are you ready to take your sleep to the next level? If you're liking this content, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe and the bell icon to get alerted when any new videos come out. Share with friends or family or anyone you think might benefit from this. So until next time, keep moving forward.